What's up, YouTube fans? Today we're going to be unboxing the Transformers Legacy Hasbro Pulse Haslab exclusive Victory Saber. So this is the next Transformers Haslab after Unicron, and I have been very excited about this because I was very happy with the previous Haslab, so I said let me back this. I've also backed, in case you're wondering, the Death Source that's coming out too, which is of course the nemesis of this guy. So really cool artwork on the packaging here. You got this kind of metallic red writing. It says Transformers Legacy up here, Victory Saber down here, Hasbro 15 plus, and Takara Tomy over here. On the side it just says Transformers in that red foil writing, and then Victory Saber up at the top. And then on the back you get product images of Victory Saber in robot mode and in vehicle mode, in the V-Star jet. Alright, so let's get this open. The slipcover was actually kind of coming off in the shipping box, so just be careful you don't drop all the stuff out of here. There's actually some cool stuff on the inside of this. If you open this up, the slipcover, there's a whole bunch of artwork and other things on here. You've got all the toy images there. Got the Victory logo there. You got some artwork here. It's upside down. That's really cool. You could actually display this whole thing as a poster if you wanted to. Got some artwork there. I mean, really nice job on this. Alright, so when you get this packaging, go ahead and take this off. You have another poster here. Another piece of artwork. There's the stores in the background. Really cool. And it is Transformers Legacy. Just a little piece of cardboard. But it makes a nice poster. Here is the instructions. So inside of here, I'm sure we get some really nice manual there, but you get, looks like some stickers. Maybe optional stickers that you can apply. I'll have to figure that out. And you get this instruction booklet. It is massive. There's a lot of pages, or a lot of pieces. It's a fold-out. I wish it was a magazine style book instead of a fold-out. It's an absolutely gigantic fold-out with the instructions. So it is in color, so that's nice. It is in color, but I wish it was a book and not a fold-out. Alright, let's get this out of here. I think what I'm going to do is go tray by tray. So I'll go with this first one. So we've got the cannons here for, I believe these are for Victory Leo. And some of these parts are actually tied in, so I'm not going to take those out. But we've got, looks like an adapter for the stand. Look at that. That's beautiful. Painted yellow and red for the Autobot symbol, and then translucent blue. There's the other piece of the stand, which we will just slide that in there. Here's your shield, painted blue with red and white Autobot symbol. And then the rest of these are kind of stuck in here, so I'm not going to bother. But there's some blast effects, of course, done in green. It's the same blast effects we've been getting with all these Commander class figures. So they're exactly the same, just done in green. Same ones we got with the Jetfire and also Skylinks. And then here's your blade for the weapon. And that's it for this tray, so let's go to the next one. And then the rest of the cardboard can be put away. And these are tied on here, so I'm going to have to cut these ties, so I'll just leave that out of the video. Alright, finally got all the ties cut. So for all the talk they do about environmentally friendly packaging, there's a lot of plastic here. But here's one Minicon. It is actually painted, so it's painted quite nicely. There's the white and blue paint. There you go for that. Looks like he turns into a fire truck. Or truck of some sort. Here's the car, police car. That's also painted in blue and yellow and a little bit of silver. You get the blaster here, I'm assuming for Victory Leo. You get the hilt, which I guess is where we can put our blade. Somewhere in here, so I'll figure that out. I don't really want to do anything without looking at the instructions, but I assume this is going to go in here and become his sword somehow. Got this, which looks like the handle for the V-Lock cannon. This has a little bit of red paint on it, otherwise it's this gray plastic. I assume this goes together. Alright, here is Victory Leo. Pretty cool looking. He's got a little bit of paint on him. The white here, the white on the horns, red up here, red down here, the yellow on the knees. Got a lot of twisty ties here. Here's the back. Pretty clean, not too many waffles. That's what I was expecting here. I was a little worried about, but pretty nice. A nice gold metallic here on the chest. That looks nice. Alright, so let's move on to Star Saber. Got some nice detail here. Here's the back. Pretty clean overall. Not a lot of gaps in panels, which is what I was expecting. There's a little bit right here in the forearms, but that's really it. There's not too much in terms of waffles. So that was one of my biggest concerns about this figure, especially knowing, you know, this is coming from Hasbro. Now, he's got a little bit of chunkiness to him, but he is, there's no die cast or anything, in case you were wondering. It is basically all plastic, 100% plastic, and it does feel nice and solid. Both of them feel pretty good, but they're very light, so don't expect a lot of weight on these. This feels a little bit lighter than the Commander class Jetfire, and this one feels like a Voyager scale figure, you know, that kind of weight. So that's really it. I'm going to look into how these transform, how they work, and we'll get it all figured out. And you can stay tuned for that review, and we'll see you then.